Yo, yo.
Hey, welcome back to Guerrilla Tactics.
We already got some folks in the chat joining us. Repacked, we see you out there. Hashtag chest pounding. Like I said, we got to make that one stick, Coach. That's just too good.
You know what I
So,
mean? That's it. He always come with the good stuff.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, what's been going on with you? How things been?
I'm trying to shake this virus I got, man.
Oh, it's been going around. It has totally been going around. Like I said, I was out for a couple weeks there, over Thanksgiving. So,
Yeah,
appreciate you
man.
being able to make it.
Yeah, I'll be in person if I didn't have this cold, man. I ain't want to get the kids and them over there sick, man. So
Well,
just trying to
my wife appreciates that.
Oh man, I've been in the bed all weekend, man, trying to shake this. So get ready for this week.
So we got the holidays coming up, but as soon as the holidays are over, we got this charity game coming up. The
Yes,
police and fire in our building, arena all set up. I mean that I can't wait. I am super excited for this. Just to see the building, see the field laid down. That's when it starts getting real for the first time. So,
yeah, I'm ready, man. You wouldn't believe it, but I was talking to Trevor earlier, and the fire department is already out doing plays. The police department been hitting me up talking about what's the rules so they can get ready. So it's a big competition going on, and I think this is going to be a big event to introduce us to the state of Iowa, the city of Council Bluff, and the state of Nebraska and the city of Omaha.
well,
So it's something good.
and that's just it. It's bragging rights, and then the police and the firefighters they don't mess around with that stuff. They're going to be giving each other crap forever. Whoever loses that game is never going to hear the end of it.
That's
So
what we want, man. That's what we want.
so it's gonna be
Bragging
it's
rights
gonna
for
be a thing
next
for
year.
them. Yeah, they'll be talking about it until next year, until they get a
Yeah.
chance to do this again. So Repack pointed out I got the AF2 polo on. After hearing Shady's interview with the commissioner and talking about having a developmental league, I'm like, it seemed to fit. So you
Oh
know,
man, I can't wait to talk with the commish because I think we already on the same page as far as what direction we trying to go with the lead, especially with my team. So I love it. Like with the developmental league, I'm already trying to
mhm.
implement something like that right now with a scout team. And I got a developmental team I'm working with in Iowa. They're called OCB Rampage. So the Omaha Council Bluff Rampage. That's gonna be like a 8-man, 9-man semi pro team / scout team
All right.
developmental where we can get local guys from as well. They play 11-man schedule too. So we're trying to build on everything we're doing. And just build up that community and build up our brand.
Out here in Kansas City, we have the Kansas City Bulldogs. We always manage to find a couple players off that Bulldogs team. There's always some guys out there that are just waiting, just that have that hunger that just never got that exposure they needed to get up to this level. So it's a perfect way to do something like that.
Oh yeah. I think it's the way to go. It's building up. It gives us something like a G League, like the basketball team the NBA has, and we are like the next thing to the NFL. So it only makes
Mhm.
sense that we put that in motion and just be have a feeder program attached to every organization.
Well, and the other thing too is we're going to be the first team to have our stuff kind of laid out and kind of plotted out and had that first go around to getting everything set up. Uh, that should give us a little bit of a heads up with the league itself on some of these events that they're trying to set up. Because we're not waiting until the week before our first game to kind of stretch our legs a little bit with all the setup and everything.
Oh no, we getting the field laid out. They'll be playing on the turf. So only thing we won't probably have is the nets, but other than that, they will get a real arena style look with the field, the setup how it's gonna be, and then you got them going 50 yards, playing straight flag football, balls to the wall.
Now we were talking earlier. This isn't our actual final field though that we got out there, right? This is
No,
just a temporary rental field for the event.
this is a field that we actually are like our practice field.
Okay. Well, it's a good idea, good chance for the players to kind of get to see what kind of facility we're working with too.
Yeah.
Um, so it's great marketing all the way around. For recruiting purposes, for getting your name out into the public, for just everything, and it's going to help all the way around and kind of see what you're working with.
Yeah, it definitely helps our brand as far as marketing. get Council Bluff to get to see what arena ball looks like again. They haven't had it in so many years, so it just gives them that feel of what it's going to be like, the sound in there, the vibration, the crowd, going around to the concession stands, just having other vendors there. Probably
Mhm.
that's just something that we're going to try to give them, that excitement and that thrill.
So we got a couple guys waiting on hold. I don't want to keep them on too long, but I want to touch on some of these other things that are going on, which is the team in general. So season tickets and actually even single game tickets went on sale last week. So I
Yes,
already got mine.
sir.
Let's go. I love it. We got at least a couple sections there where the goes right there on the wall, because that's what it's all about, is all that wall action right there.
We got
So
we got all single tickets on sale, season tickets on sale, group tickets on sale, corporate packages are on sale right now. You can get them all right now. You even saw my guy Adam. We got merch on
mhm.
sale, so it's
no,
going in the right direction.
another KC boy's gonna make the trip up there for at least a couple games. Adam will be up there. He doesn't
Adam,
miss anything.
don't miss a beat, man.
So I was thinking about this just actually a few minutes ago. It was kind of crossed my mind. Any thoughts of like handing out like a ticket voucher to like the rump roasters? Just, hey guys, you got your team. We know you love your team, but come on out on us for a game. You talked about doing anything like that?
That's what we got you for, Slasher.
There
You
we
know,
go.
you you the head of that guerrilla warfare group. So if you want to invite them over, we'll gladly get them tickets on behalf of the guerrilla warfare fan club, just to bring them over, introduce them to you guys, introduce them to Council Bluff. I know they probably haven't been there in a while, and we would love to meet those guys, man. I love to get to know the Rump Roasters, and
Oh, they're
they
great guys. Absolutely
they
great guys. Great fans. I mean,
probably one of the best fan bases you can have in football, not even just arena. They've been around
oh,
so long, so and they're coming up on their 25th year. So
hmm
I would love to have them out, do something special for them being around for 25 years strong.
yeah. So I mean, like I said, those guys are absolutely dedicated to that team. And like I said, I know we're not taking them from their team. That's just not happening. They're that dedicated to their team, and that's great of them. And great guys. Like I said, I've gotten to
Well,
know them over
I
the
wouldn't mind
years.
going. I'm rooting for the Beef
Hmm.
to win. They are brother team over there, so I hope they do good in the NAL. I'm not gonna lie to you. My favorite to win the NAL though is the North Texas Bulls, but other than that, I'm going for the Beef and the Bulls in
Well,
the NAL this year.
and I feel like that's changed, especially this week with the announcement of Kaiser being gone. So
I
you got
think
any
now
insight on that? What's going on
from the
there?
from the jump, I think I was gonna go for the Bulls, man. Just Victor, man. I don't never
Oh
bet
yeah.
against.
I know Vic. I know Vic
Yeah,
real well.
I don't bet against Victor, man. No matter
Mm-mm.
who
No,
you
never.
coaching with.
No, he played here in Kansas City. He was one of our players
That's
here. So yeah, no, I know Vic. Actually, it's kind of funny. One of the Phantoms games, I was giving their defensive back a hard time, and just riding this guy because he made an interception in the first quarter, then didn't come anywhere making a tackle for like 3 straight quarters after that. And I'm just riding this guy, and all of a sudden his players start getting chippy with me. Halftime, he comes out, he says, "Man, these guys got the thinnest skin in the world." Because he knew me. He knew all, he knew I wasn't meaning any of it. But no, I love Vic to death. He's a great guy. But yeah, so I mean, do you have anything with this Kaiser stuff? It's kind of shocked everybody.
Man, I've been waiting to hear explanation just like Kaiser. Talk with him. He's like a mentor to me and some other guys on our staff. That's big bro to us. So
He's a legend.
yeah, we talk all the time. Surprised he's not coaching in the AFL right now, but
Mm-hmm.
it just came as a shock. I
Well, it
don't
puts him
know.
in a tight space.
It puts him in a bad situation right
Mm-hmm.
now. Every team has a coaching staff, so it's hard
Mm-hmm.
to go get on another coaching staff right now. And then he built up a team already. He recruited his whole team. His roster was locked.
Right.
So for him to lose that right now, that's kind of crazy. And I'm still in awe when you go undefeated, win a championship, the first undefeated in the team's history,
Mm-hmm.
and you're released right before the season starts. I mean, a couple months before the season starts. So it has to be an inside thing. And like with me and him talked, he don't even have. They never gave him a reason why. They never told him what he's been let go for. He didn't do anything wrong. So I'm kind of confused on that situation. And
Almost feels personal.
yeah, man. So
Almost feels
I,
personal.
I'm kind of hurt on that one, but
Mhm.
uh, uh, I'm still gonna root for the Beef. Hope they do good this season. But you can't never justify doing that at that time with that type of caliber of coach right there.
Well, and after the season they just had, I
Man,
mean,
and then you don't give nobody an explanation. You still
mhm,
haven't gave an explanation why. So it doesn't look good on the Beef's end
right.
on that particular situation.
Well, and I know the next couple of weeks are going to be a little tricky with our schedule. We're going to start shooting for Mondays. That seems like that's going to be the day that's going to work best for us. Plus, it's going to be right after the weekend. We can talk about the games. But the next 2 Mondays, we got Christmas Day and then New Year's Day.
Yep.
So it's going to be the schedule's going to be a little weird the next couple of weeks. But I think we'll be able to get consistent on Mondays after that. But maybe we need to get him on one of these shows with us.
Right. Right. No.
I think
Let's get him on. He was supposed to come on at first, but Ricky told him he wasn't allowed to be on our show. So
right,
obviously now
right.
he can come on and speak his piece, and we let's try to get him on early sooner than later.
Yep, he doesn't have restrictions at this point, so let's do it. So, well, I don't want to keep these guys been waiting on the side here. I want to bring in our players here. We got Keontae Northington and James Toe. Guys, welcome to the show. Appreciate you joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
So,
Appreciate it.
so guys, with everybody coming from different leagues and different experiences right now, everybody's been so spread out without arena football kind of being the central force. Tell us a little bit about your backgrounds, where you're coming from, where you've played, uh, what kind of stuff you look to bring to this team. So, Keontae, since you're up top, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you.
Well, I've been playing arena for about 5 years now. I started off my rookie year with Massachusetts Pirates. Um, had success there. Had 13 interceptions my rookie year. Then went the following year played in AFL with Atlantic City Blackjacks. Um, had some success until I got hurt. So it's kind of back and forth. We ended the season pretty well, but it didn't make the playoffs. And then following them, I think it was COVID.
Mhm.
Played in Jacksonville the following year. Then I went to the IFL where I played with NAZ and won the championship in 2022. And then played with Massachusetts at the end of this past year, 2023, in the IFL as well. Um, Excited for the AFL to be back, man. Excited for this opportunity. Um, I was a rookie in the AFL 2019, and I only got a little bit of taste of it. So now, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready.
And you might have been playing in one of the best venues probably to ever host that game in Atlantic City, man. That
Yeah,
building is
yeah,
gorgeous.
I love that place. That place is legendary. They really made it feel like home. First year team, you got the casinos there, you got the beach there. It was lovely.
You was living life, huh?
Yeah, it was lovely up there. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was a sweet setup. Let's
All,
see.
all, all the team.
Sergio was one of your coaches out there,
Yep,
wasn't he?
coach. Yep, Serge Gilly.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
that
he
might.
had Surge out there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
That's big bro. I played with Surge here in KC.
Yeah.
One of my oldest daughters. That's my oldest daughter. That's one of her favorite players. So we get one of those Kansas City guys I got to know real well out here. So I'd like to see him come back to this league too.
Man, Keontae, what's your plans this year, man? For as far as playing wise in the AFL and for the Rampage.
Man, playing DS, man. I'm trying to make plays, help defense, help team win. I know DS is one of the most important positions on the field. Um, I'm just looking to bring my leadership. You know what I'm saying? Bring my experience, kind of teach guys, whoever's else on the team, kind of teach them the game, and bring W's to Iowa, man.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yep.
Yes,
That's the whole
sir.
point. So,
Yes, sir.
all right. Well, James, you want to give a quick intro? Where are you from? What have you been? Same
First of
deal.
all, hey, shout out to them dogs. Go dogs. University of Washington Huskies. We in the playoffs and all that. But uh, went to University of Washington. Graduated college out there. Started playing arena ball. I played indoor football in 2016 with the Colorado Crush. Yeah, Colorado Crush. A couple years out there. Then after that, the next season I went out to the AFL with the DC Valor. Played out there for 3 years. Won a championship out there with them in the Arena Bowl 31. Then been playing. I played in the NAL the last 2 seasons with I finished out the season with San Antonio, the Gunslingers. Jumped into the IFL with the Frisco Fires for a few games, and then this past season, played with the Gunslingers all season. Man, been playing arena ball since 2016. Got a lot of years in, and just like everyone else said, you know what I mean. Just trying to bring, you know what I mean, the leadership. You know what I mean. Just bring the knowledge to the game, help out everybody on the team. You know what I mean. Because we all got one goal this year, so just
So
do what we got to do to do my part and do what we got to do as a whole to accomplish our goal.
that time in Frisco, was that with Clint, Dan, and Romaine, or was that
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. Yeah, Coach Back was the head coach. Dan Roundabout, my guy.
Mhm.
He was our QB coach, and then Romaine was there too.
So you got another taste of Romaine now. So,
Definitely, definitely.
so man, like I said, guys, it's great to have you with, especially having two guys, vastly different positions here too. So,
Oh yeah.
We had to bring them veterans in, man. With a toe, man. You know he can play both sides of the ball. He can play all over
huge.
the line. And he's won a championship, so he knows what that pedigree takes to get there, how to work to get there. Like he said, he on his way to the gym right now. We interrupting his second workout of the day.
Well, and I think veteran status in an arena, actual true AFL experience is going to play in a lot to our success. We got the AFL experience on the coaching staff as well as on the team right now, and
Yeah.
that's huge. You're going to have all these indoor guys who've only played indoor ball. They're going to come into arena ball and their head's going to spin. It's
Oh
just, I
yeah.
mean, you guys have experienced it. It's just a different game.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, definitely.
So,
and we just had our official team meetings the other day, so we got acquainted with everybody. Let them know what our expectations is going forward, what we want to do as far as a team, and what we trying to build as a brand. Like I told these guys, like Keontae, he started up his roofing company right now. He also personal trains as well. And any of these guys doing stuff like that, we're helping to build a brand. So we're trying to be one of the first arena teams to get our players NIL deals. So
I'll
that's my goal to get these guys things like that and get our whole team an NIL deal, something that arena never had. It's a
Mhm.
form of sponsorship as well. So we're just bringing that to these players to give them some extra to build outside of football to build that financial growth.
I'll tell you what, nothing better than doing roofing in the spring in the Midwest here, because man, those storms, they take it out on these roofs out here.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
you see in the toe, man, like this guy teaches. So he do all kind of stuff like just giving back to the community and giving back how they do. That's the leadership we wanted to bring in here and to build a foundation around to make our team be the next best thing as far as not just on the field but off the field.
So, so real quick, there's been all kinds of activity in chat. I don't want to ignore everybody here. Repacked wanted to know about the changes to the final schedule.
Uh, we knew when we first threw out that schedule for you guys right there before we went to New York and all that wasn't a final edited schedule. We wanted to get everybody with their venues, get them done, get everybody finalized, and now you seeing this everybody getting their stuff finalized. Some of us was waiting on other venues to finalize so we can get our dates finalized. Now everybody can start dropping their schedules. It's a method to everything we do, whether it's the AFL or whether it's our teams. Like I didn't want to drop my schedule. I knew what our schedule was a month ago, so I just didn't want to drop our schedule until everybody else started dropping their schedules, and then I wanted it to be around the holidays, so we can give the fans a gift. Something to look at. What better thing to do to go finish our season out in Orlando on the beach
Oh
somewhere.
yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
not just the fact that it's Orlando, because Orlando's a great place to finish the season, but travel. I'd much rather travel to Orlando out to West Texas.
Didn't know
I mean,
that. You hear me? and
alone or
you know,
cheaper.
I feel like it was meant to play out right. We had 2 teams taken off our schedule and 2 teams added. Those 2 teams taken off our schedule, I really wanted to play because I wanted to test and see where we was as a team and an organization. But if we got to wait to see these guys to the playoffs in the Arena Bowl, so be it. That's what it's going to take because we are going to be there no matter what.
Here we go. And that's going to be a nice little short trip up I-35. So I'm there. So, a couple other things. Greg's in chat. Greg is considering going to a couple games this year. Maybe at least one.
Okay.
So, I would hope he'd be a few more than that, but he's also suggesting to maybe score more points than the other team. That's his advice for the season.
Yeah,
So
thanks,
Greg.
I think that would be the best way to do it.
I'm glad I got assistant GM. He's got the game down. Sounds like.
Man, appreciate you, Zach. Man, I know you got to step away and do your show. We love you, bro. Climbing. Keep doing your thing, man. We love you, bro.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get him on. He's got a little crazy work schedule. We'll definitely get him on. He's a good guy. Got great insight on all these leagues. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever get a chance to work with him with NAL and some of the podcasts he did there, but the guy's top notch and put it on the Fan Zone website. So I'm happy to see him moving on to bigger and better things. We got Ed, the old Chicago Rush fan down in Orlando. He's checking in. And
Keontae and James, Repek said, how does it feel to really be returning back to the game of arena football, the real AFL?
It feels good. I mean, it's a long time coming. It's good to actually get AFL back. They got it's a league full of history. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, man, the AFL, since I've been in the AFL, man, everything's always been first class, everything. I'm not saying nothing about any of these other leagues or not, but just, man, like, I'm talking about fans out in D.C. I mean, we were averaging a lot of fans. It was live, man. Everything was going on. I'm glad it's back. I'm definitely glad it's back.
So, what would you guys say are the biggest difference from a player's perspective? Now, from a fan's perspective, I enjoy the indoor game. I've had season tickets to multiple leagues. It's a good time. To me, it's not the same as AFL personally. I feel like it just overall it's a slower pace. But what from a player's perspective, since you guys have been on all sides of this, what do you guys think? What are the biggest differences for you guys?
For me, man, just grow. You know what I mean? Like as you get to know the arena football, you get to play in those stadiums that you hear of, like, you know what I mean, the Soul, the Philadelphia Soul, playing those stadiums, knowing the history behind those teams, just knowing, you know what I mean, the San Jose SaberCats. I know one of our coaches, you know what I mean, from there, like, man, it's just the history of it, knowing that, like, all these guys in the past, what they've done to kind of elevate the game and to help, you know what I mean, help our generation, the people playing now, with you know what I mean, a lot of stuff and everything. So just overall, just the whole history of it, man. The AFL is, man, it's crazy. I enjoy it. I'm glad it's back.
Yeah, these other leagues don't exist without the AFL coming in and doing their thing.
Correct. So. Yeah, they took AFL game and made it their own. So, but yeah, just kind of what he said, kind of the history and how and knowing going back in the day to see the AFL games on TV, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, damn, that look cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting the opportunity to play it as an adult is pretty dope, man. Even though this is NFL for you know what I'm saying, for some people, you know what I'm saying? So it's being able to play this game and see where it came from to now is a blessing to be a part of.
So Coach mentioned, James, that you were a teacher, and actually I think I saw earlier, Keontae, you were also a teacher at one point. Is that correct?
Yep, I feel was.
So you
Yep.
were elementary school, James. What kind of teaching were you doing?
I'm in middle school. So I'm working with the counselors, trying to become a counselor, just kind of working with students and behavior issues um, and just helping with discipline.
Okay.
You know, I'm also in grad school right now, just finishing out the last couple of courses. Graduate here in next year December.
Nice. Well, if you need anything, man, I spent 7 years as a high school counselor. I work in IT now, but I was a high school counselor for 7 years. So holler at me. I'm happy to help you in what I
Hey,
can. So,
definitely appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
I left that life behind, but yeah. But no, it's a good time. I'll tell you what, the kids are the best part. The
Yeah.
relationships you build with those kids is great. Now the rest, the administration, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know how y'all do it, man. Keontae, what age group you teach?
So I have fourth grade math and science. So I don't teach full time no more. I still substitute teach every now and then. But
Fourth grade? Oh
yeah,
wow.
I have fourth grade.
That's tough work. That's tough work.
Yeah, definitely, especially with these new age kids, man.
I can never work with the young ones. And my wife's a kindergarten teacher. I couldn't even begin to think about doing that job.
Yeah.
So Repack mentioned in chat that there's no better person to learn the AFL game under than Coach James out in Atlantic City, because Coach James is one of the great ones.
Yeah, Coach Ron James. That was my guy. He gave me an opportunity. Him and Coach Surge. Learned a lot from him. I was wondering if he was going to be coaching this year. I seen he had a lot to say when the AFL came when there was comment on it coming back. He was making his little comments stuff. So I was wondering if he was going to coach again.
I thought him and Coach Hohensee was gonna coach, man. To have them guys in this league would be an honor. You know what I mean? Coach James, he a legend. Coach Ho a legend. It's just getting those old guys, mixing them with this new flavor. I think it'll be good for all of us.
And there is a new, I think it's the best way to say it. There's a new flavor to this league. It is overall a younger league from the people running it, people coaching it, people playing it. It's not the same old guard doing the same old thing. It's really kind of refreshing to see somebody who's trying something new. The rest has been done.
I told you we talked about last time. We was talking about the concert package that they got on the website. He said he was going to do it. He did it, didn't he?
Well, any insight for what that means for us in Iowa? Like what we're going to see concert wise? Something coming up?
That's why you got to keep watching this show. We're going to give you that guerrilla tactics. We'll let you know what's coming, but we will have something out there.
So, all right. How is that working? So that's actually a good question for you. So how is that working from are they strictly wanting completely family friendly acts to where, hey, we don't want any curse words, we don't want any, or are they allowing some freedom for bringing in who you want to bring in?
We haven't got that far yet on that, but I think it's going to be something beneficial. It's going to be like an actual real concert mixed in with a arena football game. So I don't think you're going to be getting anything there because the concert's going to happen after the game probably. And they probably do a little some halftime where it's edited, but after the game at the real concert, it's full-fledged go. They performing the acts.
And then have we heard anything we got a Sunday game on our schedule. Is that going to be earlier in the day? Have we heard anything on that yet, on time-wise?
Try to do that. I'm going to try to do that earlier in the day. I think it goes with whatever the network's working with that. So we're going off the network, whatever time we need to play on that. We got a couple. We got one Sunday game at home and 2 Sunday games on the road.
Yep. Yeah. So from there, I got a 2.5 hour drive home. So earlier the better. I got to work on Monday because the other one is out in Dodge City, so I'm still got to figure out how I'm gonna do that one. So,
yeah,
we're gonna make it work.
We pop off the schedule with Rapid City in South Dakota.
Mhm. That's
So
that's a little bit of a stretch right there.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
You know, didn't Sean King play in the AFL?
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know he gonna be bringing that flavor he had at Billings last year. So
Mm-hmm.
that it's gonna be well worth it. I think what we got, I think our schedule is fit for us to
Mm-hmm.
showcase what we are and who we are as a new franchise and as a team. They gonna
I think
feel us early and often.
well, that schedule I think is like I said, it's super beneficial. I mean, our long road we had 2 long road games. You know, well, one of them just got shorter. We only have to go to South Dakota instead of Montana, and the other one is still a good ways away, but it's dirt cheap flights to Orlando, no matter where you fly from.
Man, we
So I
going to
mean,
Orlando,
it's
baby.
perfect for us. Yeah.
Hey James, we about to kick it on the beach, baby.
Hey, that's my that's where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? Keontae coming off the roof going to the beach. You hear me? You don't get
Hey,
no
it's
better than that, man. And that's the perfect way to unwind and end the season
after an
before we go.
undefeated season, right?
Yep, and before we get ready for the number one seed going into the playoffs.
There you go. I think it's a great way to kind of celebrate after winning all the games all season long. Just hang out at the beach afterwards. So,
Yep, yep.
I've heard anything on the rule book. Has that been finalized yet? Keep hearing it's
Not
next
yet.
week, next week. So,
Yes, not yet. We still waiting on the rule books, man. Other than that,
oh, and there he goes, just like that. So, man, the excitement, James. You know, you're still with us, man. It's going to be a good time out here. You know, I hope that
Yeah,
the city gets behind us on this one because we got good people running the show here.
definitely. Yeah, this be my. I mean, I played Iowa once in the IFL, but this will be my first time really in Iowa, so I'm excited. Excited to be around, excited to get to know fans, be around the community. So I'm excited, like I said.
Well, it's a kind of cool setup out in Council Bluffs. You got Omaha just right there, literally across the river. You could throw a rock and hit it. So
Oh,
you got 2 full cities, you know, just butt up against each other, kind of like over here down in Kansas City. You got Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri, just the same kind of setup.
it,
okay.
it's crazy. Like I was on one street and I'm in Omaha, and I went over to the other street and I'm in Council Bluff, Iowa.
Mhm.
So it's cool too. And then like as you going from Omaha to Council Bluff, you go past Charles and Schwab, TD Ameritrade. You know they headquarters there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Little League World Series is right there. The stadium for the
College World Series.
yep, the College World Series stadium is right there. Like it's dope.
Hmm.
Like and you just
Hey.
everything's perfect over there, man. I thought we was gonna be in the country, but we in a hell of a
No, no.
setup.
And I'll tell you what, that zoo they got there is one of the best zoos in the country.
Omaha Zoo is the
Omaha
number one
Zoo.
zoo in the United States right now.
Yeah, Omaha Zoo is no joke. It's seriously one of the nicest places. But there's some good stuff out there. It's a nice quiet city, but it's still a city, which is the
Yeah.
best part about it.
That's cool. That's cool.
So,
So we're gonna
but
be ready, man. Well, we ain't gonna keep you boys long. I know you got to work out. I know Keontae got to get ready for tomorrow, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Like I tell them, man, we here, we hungry. Welcome to the bluff.
definitely, and yeah, you'll be seeing me, my little guy. I'll be right up next to y'all's bench. So, so
Yes, sir.
we'll be hollering at you guys all season long. So looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Appreciate you.
All
All
You
right,
guys
right,
need
man.
y'all.
anything from me as well? Holler at me anytime.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
Guerrilla Welfare fans, man. Like Slasher said, tickets is on sale now, man. Single game tickets, season tickets, group tickets, suites, corporate tickets. You got a business and you want to bring somebody out. Go ahead, show them a baller time. Bring them out to a game. Put them in a suite. Drink all the beer you want. Serve all the food you want. Come and get your tickets now. Make sure you come out to the Fire versus Police, Guns and Hoses,
And that's just
Iowa
it.
Rampage. Flag football game. All proceeds go to first responders charity. So we're not getting anything off of it. It's good. We giving back.
And
So
let's just
come
say,
on
if you're
out.
not sure, come on out. You got nothing to lose. $10
You
to
hear
get
me?
in, see some flag football. Goes to charity. You can check out the atmosphere, check out the building, the field, just kind of how it's set up. Coach will be out there. I'll be out there. Who else are we going to have out there? Obviously, our ownership's going to be out there.
Ownership's gonna be out there. Council Bluff Chamber of Commerce. Hopefully the Omaha Chamber of Commerce. We are part of both. Uh, the mayor will be out there of council. The mayor of Council Bluff will be out there. We're gonna try to do something with Iowa Western to congratulate them on their back-to-back national championships. Also, we want to get some of the guys out there. We got a couple players who will be out there, as well as some of our coaches will be in town. We're doing a ribbon cutting to introduce us to the state of Iowa and Nebraska. So we officially are LLC. Everybody been talking about, oh, y'all not, no, we've been waiting till the ribbon cutting, like the mayor asked us to. So we're gonna do it the right way.
Any players going to be out there?
Yeah, we got
Anybody
a
in
couple.
town?
Yeah, we got a couple players that is gonna be there. So you
Cool.
will get to meet a couple players there, so it will be a fun time. I see Edward said the Predators will give us a good game. I sure hope they do, because I don't want to go there just to have fun on the beach. I want to go there to play a game, but I know we coming out with a dub.
Well, the other things that just fans. This is the kind of event you want to go to as a fan. This is the kind of event where you want to get your feet wet, come out, meet some of the players, meet the coaches. This is where you kind of form those relationships, and man, now you want to come out. You want to see how these guys that you met, that you got to know, you want to see how they do on day one, and then you get hooked, and then you're just back every week.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Like I said, 4:30 p.m. We got our ribbon cutting, introducing Iowa Rampage to the state of Iowa and the state of Nebraska. So we gonna do it right. Then we follow it up with the Guns and Hoses Fire versus PD flag football game in our arena. The turf down, the lights is gonna drop. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna rock it out that night.
So I'm thinking we need to keep building on this police versus fire thing. But let's tweak it a little bit in the future. An all-star team, police and fire, Omaha against Council Bluffs.
Yes, that's my next one.
That's
Right before the season start off. Right before the season start off, I think I want to do it right when we do our preseason scrimmage game. Had them go Council Bluff Fire Department versus Omaha Fire Department, Council Bluff Police Department versus Omaha Police Department.
Okay.
And we'll do it. That'll be before and after the game.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So you'll get the day we do our preseason game, you'll get 3 games in one. We're gonna make it worth your while.
There we go. Done. Let's make this happen. Hopefully preseason's on Saturday. 'Cause that one wasn't on our schedule, right?
No, our preseason one is actually gonna be a Thursday night game. So that's the only switch up with that. We're gonna be doing our preseason game probably I think it's April 11th on a Thursday. So it'll be a Thursday night game on our preseason scrimmage.
Guess I'm taking the 12th off.
I see my boy rebound off the nets. Josh, you in here? What's up, my guy? He is a great guy, man. So if y'all haven't catched his show, go catch his show, man. He keep you updated on AFL.
Definitely. I try to retweet him often. He's a good guy. He does some good.
Oh yeah.
So all right, looking up the next couple weeks. Like I said, next Monday is Christmas Day. The following Monday is New Year's Day. And I don't know if we lost you again. So we're definitely going to have to make some changes to the schedule coming up there. I think we may still actually do New Year's Day. There he is. Let's get him back in here.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good. So we're just talking about the schedule coming up. We lose you again. We may be able to do the New Year's Day show. I think we might be able to pull that one off. Christmas Day, obviously, we're not gonna make that one happen, but we may be looking at Christmas Eve show. So just kind of pencil us in on your all's calendar.
My bad, Slasher. What you were just saying?
I was just saying that we're looking at maybe doing a Christmas Eve show, bumping it to Sunday.
Yeah.
by ear. New Year's Day, I think we're going to be able to still make work, right?
New Year's Day we will do, and we're going for Christmas Eve for our next show. So, ho 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 from the Rampage.
There you go. So just pencil us in, kind of keep us in mind. With the holidays, anything can happen. So hopefully we can make that work for you. But that's what we're shooting for right now. The 24th, sometime I think in the evening, and then we'll figure out the time of day on the 1st and kind of do that anytime since everybody's off. So and then we'll get to more regular, probably about 7:00 on Mondays from that point on. We're working on getting the commissioner. I'm shooting for the 8th. We'll find out
We had
how
a
that'll work.
commissioner on. Got a few more AFL coaches on. So stay tuned. This show is only going to get better, spicier, and we're going to keep you coming. Oh, and for all you fans that don't know, yes, we do have a name for our arena. So on the 29th, when you come out to the land, we call it the land because we dominate the land. That's where we are at home at this year. Dominate the land. The land is our arena because a gorilla protects the land. You can come anywhere close to it, but we're going to protect that land, that jungle, wherever it at. And we not like Orlando. They got the jungle, so we are the land.
I was going to say the jungle's taken, so you definitely couldn't do that one.
Yes, sir. It's dominate the land. Welcome to the land.
Dominate the land. All right. So we got a landing leap when we get touchdowns. Is that what we're looking at?
You hear me? You get that gorilla leap into that crowd, and it's gonna be wild. I'm telling you.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So speaking of the setup,
Repek was talking about the Lambo leap. No, it's the land leap.
Land leap. All right. So with the setup though, like I was saying earlier, it looks like we got 2 sections go all the way down to the ground. It's gonna be party suites all the way on the rest of it.
Party suites all the way around the floor, around the arena. So you all you fans who really want season tickets and want to be a part of that action, you can get you a suite right on next to the field where we catching the ball landing right into your lap. We might even pour the beer in your mouth for you after we make a first down. So
I'll say hold on to that beer because man, I've seen way too many beers get spilled.
Oh
those
man,
things are too expensive to be spilling out there.
It's like a scary movie. It's like you had a scary movie with a thing of popcorn. Once we jump over that wall in your lap, all your stuff is going up in the air. So be prepared. It's gonna be fun, filled, thrilled, and we do hit. Gorillas hit.
Yeah. Chest pounding. Hashtag chest pounding.
You hear me? We here. We hungry. The bluff. Hashtag chest pounding, baby.
So one more question for you for the 29th. Are we gonna have any merch on site?
We will have a little bit of merch for you. Hopefully, we'll have 2 sets of merch from the Rampage and from one of our sponsors, POC. So he'll have some Rampage gear and stuff as well. So we'll make it do what it do, baby.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I already got it penciled off. I got my kids coming to town. I'm like, I told them the other day, I said, well, y'all enjoy the house. I'm bolting. I'll be gone for a day. I'll see you.
That'll work.
So,
man.
Yeah, no, man, it's gonna be a good time. I'm really looking forward to everything right now. Every minute something new's coming out. All right, one last thing for you. Have we heard anything more on the broadcast schedule when they're talking about releasing that? Like the
I have
TV
not.
broadcast?
Once we get it, I will give Slasher the update and we'll give you a sneak preview on it.
So it's coming. It's just getting everything all kind of lined out and get all the ink to dry before they make another announcement. So I don't have too much. All right.
This how we're gonna end our show every week now, Slasher. So it's one love to the land.
All right. I like it.
The crowd go with us, man. On 3, Slasher. 1, 2, 3. One love to the land, baby. We'll see y'all next week on the Guerrilla Tactics, man. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for coming out, and we'll be talking to you next week.